Thank you. Can you record that again at the end of the night for me? Because that sounded really good. First of all, I have a big applause for Yvonne, please. That networking this evening was awesome. I may bring him on, because that's awesome. But I want to bring someone up here. Joseph, come back here. Joseph, come here. The power networking. Joseph and I met 3 months ago. I'd like to just shake your hand and thank you for allowing me to come here, because the power networking made this happen and you allowed me to speak here. So thank you very much. So again, thank you, Joseph. So I got a little bit of a joke. See Toastmasters here? Well, I was part of a mastermind group where all 5 guys are part of Toastmasters except me. So they say, okay, Jim, you have to join Toastmasters. I'm like, okay. How many groups Toastmasters has in Toronto, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know? A lot. Like, that's impressive. But let me get the other side of the coin. Trying to find a group is another discussion. I've been to 5 meetings. All 5 were amazing. But 5 different types of groups. So, if anybody has a group, don't all put your hand up. Now I can come and check out. Let me know. Because there's a lot of great groups. So first of all, a big congratulations to Toastmasters. And again, a really amazing group. So, what I'm going to talk to you about is the power of networking. That's what I was telling Yvonne today about doing the networking session, getting out of your comfort zone and doing so. So a big shout out to my table over there. There you go. Well, we're networking in there. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of a system and how I became a networking success. So I told you you're going to become a networking success in less than 10 minutes. So that's how much I have. So I'm going to use every minute as quickly as I can here. So it's 3 things. A business card. Now, let me ask my question. Who has a business card? Put their hands up here. Who has one? Wow. Okay. Excellent. So the rest don't. Now, let me tell you something. I suggest you carry this with you everywhere. When I first started networking, I had a white card, my first name, last name, email address, and a sign. I went to go get them printed, and he says, "You don't have like a sign?" I go, "No." Well, what's your astrological sign? Aries. So Aries went up. Let me tell you, the conversations I had about that were hilarious. People would say, "Oh, you're an Aries? Oh, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Gemini." I'm like, it got so annoying for me, I ripped the corner. I'm like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about myself and what I'm doing. So I've evolved since then, and I got a snazzy card with my picture on it and everything. So what I suggest people who don't have one, get one. No matter where you are in your journey, having an info card business card is important. They're very, very easy to make. If you don't have a set to go, let me know. I can get some resource sites for you. This is a powerful billboard. Can you see billboards everywhere in the city? This is your billboard. This is what you can do. This is what I leveraged to find my mentors in 2003. And since then, it's working very well for me. Attitude. That word's been mentioned. How many times has the word attitude been mentioned tonight? 40 times. At least 4 or 5 times. The best one was put the dipstick. I think it was right here. Put the dipstick in your low attitude's low. That was fun. I wrote that one down. I might steal that one. But one of the things I realized is that how do we express our attitude, ladies and gentlemen? How do we express our attitude? Any hands? How do we express our attitude, do you think? How many different ways do we express our attitude? Yes. Yeah, through voice. So one of the things I have with attitude is that you can't measure attitude, but you can be that. So when I walk in a room, I'm always the most energetic one. People say, "No, hey, attitude, no, you know. When is it off?" I go, when I sleep. That's the time it's on. So one of the things is I work out, and I was working out lifting some dumbbells there at the club here just on the street, and the guy next door with me was bench pressing 250 pounds. So me and I work here and lifts up to shake his hand. He gives me a fish handshake. I say, "I already got the last going. You know what's going on here? Don't give away that easily." I sit back down and I go, "Did that just happen?" So I get back up and I go, "Sir, can you shake my hand but really mean it?" Boom! Arnold Schwarzenegger showed up. "Can I have my hand back, please?" Thank you. So the thing is, I don't have anything against fish handshakes, but if you're working out, have a little bit of a firmer handshake. So one of the tips I give you is mirror and matching. So when you do shake a hand, I don't mind getting no fish handshakes here. Match the handshake. Match it. So this gets even more interesting. My worker partner, Ivan McKenna, he comes up and he gives me a handshake, and it's a fish handshake. So I go, "Okay, here we go again." So "What's going on?" And he goes, "Jim, I don't shake hands. What do you do?" "I do this." The fist pump, ladies and gentlemen, has evolved. My brother comes over for Father's Day. He fist bumps me, he fist bumps my dad. I go, oh my God, no, that's a family thing. Oh my goodness. So people say, no, because of SARS, Jim. You know, SARS was 2 years ago. Okay? So one of the things is be aware of what you're saying and how you're doing your handshake. And again, very positive attitude. The next thing is response. And one of the things with this response is this. So I'll ask you a question. So in my group there, we're having a conversation with Tariq. What was Tariq? I was having right there.
Yeah.
And he says to me, nice to meet you. I gave my business card. What did he say to me? Are you on LinkedIn? I said, absolutely. He gave me his card, and he's going to connect with me on LinkedIn. So why I show that is we had a conversation. We engaged. That word I actually mentioned in here earlier. You want to be engaging. So my challenge to you is when you're having later on the networking is ask a couple of questions. So it's not just like, have you enjoyed the event tonight? And the person says, yes. Was that a good conversation, ladies and gentlemen? Probably not. What I suggest is dig a little deeper. And I think Yvonne, really, when I walked in, Yvonne asked me, when I said to me, you got the email and so forth, she says, yes. Then he says, tell me something about yourself, something different. So I told him a bunch of things. So can I tell him what I told you, or are you going to tell him after?
I was going to tell him after.
You're going to tell him after? Okay. Yvonne will tell you after. So he told me. And the reason I say that is because he was digging a little deeper. He was peeling the onion to say, okay, I know Jim has done this, but what makes this guy tick? What is he like? So I really appreciate that. That's the power of networking, asking questions. And that's what I want you to do in the networking session. You don't just say, John or Joe, nice to meet you, when you're doing an event. Which speaker do you like? What nuggets did you take? Did you get any quotes or anything that of interest for you? Ask a people conversation. What happens is you may find something that's similar or you have similar interests. You never know. So the process is you can do something over and over again, and you all here become professional networkers. And I've been teaching this system for many years, and recently a friend of mine, I sent her my book to read. This is the first chapter on par. And she goes, is that it? I go, it what? She goes, is that it? It's that simple? I go, yes. Do you want complicated? She goes, kind of. And I was looking for complicated. I go, no. So she read the book, and she goes, all right, I'll try it. Okay. I had lunch with her this afternoon. She goes, that bar system, it works. I go, what? Did you think I wrote a system that doesn't work? She goes, she goes to a couple of meetups here in Toronto. She goes, I got like 3 orders. I go, that's right. So what was the thing about the bar system? She said to me that it was just the fact that it was simple that you can use over and over again. And those are the stories that I hear from people. No matter where you are in transition on your journey, it's something you can do over and over again. One of the things I just want to touch upon is about follow-up. So you meet people, send a follow-up. Just like Tariq says, on LinkedIn. That's great. He's already followed things, you have to connect with that. There's a lot of different things you can do. I've actually written a book coming out at the end of November called Get Connected in the 21st Century. And in the book, so it's okay. No, let's just find paper. So following up. So if you want later on today, feel free to talk to me. There's a lot of great things you can do. I work with Constant Contact, a social media company. We do email marketing and so forth. So the 3 points again are business cards, attitude, response. Do this all over again. You'd be surprised where you go. So again, a little bit about my book. I have actually an event happening on Monday where I'm talking about Power Wheel Marketing. I have 4 tickets. Free tickets available. If you want to come to me, the first one will give you the business card. I can send you the code for the event on Monday. It's Monday afternoon. So that's a gift for you as well. I have a newsletter. So if you would like to give me your business card, I can add you my newsletter. It has events, articles, and other things happening here in the city. Again, with Constant Contact, we have some promotions going on right now. If you're interested, let me know. But I want to leave you with this quote. And I told Joseph I was going to be this quote when we're discussing. So, you ever heard the 18? Remember the show, the 18? George Report, the 18? Well, there's this quote that says, don't you love it when a plan comes together? George Report, the 18. At the end of the day, as project managers, it's about getting it done. So I want to congratulate all the speakers sharing the different insights. It's important. I'm an event manager. I'm doing my own events here, and I work actually a couple of big events. I was telling my table there is that we have a project manager who's in charge of the project, and I know exactly what I have to do. So I really value what you guys do here, and thanks again for Joseph and the rest of the speakers. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them again. Thank you.
So the only thing I'm going to say is at some point, go on to